Hi PO5. Today, since we read Eric Carle's story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar this week, I have a shape caterpillar that we're going to look at. You can color it and we're going to graph how many of each shape we can find on the caterpillar's body. So let's start by writing your name on the paper. It's always a good idea to practice writing your name. We know our names always start with an uppercase capital big letter, and then they have lowercase letters for the rest of your name. So on that line where that word says name, I'm going to write Mrs. Ferris. I'm starting with my uppercase letter, but you're writing your own letter. M-R-S for Mrs. And then for my last name, I have a big uppercase letter because it's a last name starting with the F. Right there. So there's my name. And let's look at our caterpillar. You can pick one color and decide what shape you want to start with. So I think we'll start with the star. Now, if you look at the graph paper here, the graph paper does tell you which color to make each of the shapes, but if you don't have that color, it's okay. So let's find the stars and color them red. I see underneath his smile, here's a star right there in the first circle. And I see a star way over here on this side. And then there's a star right there. Okay, so we made red stars. Now let's look at our graph paper and see what comes next. Next it says to make the hearts yellow. So we're going to take a yellow marker and color our hearts. Okay, so there's a heart right here in this circle, and there's a heart right there, and here, and here. So I found 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts on the caterpillar. Those are all yellow hearts. And then our graph, the key up at the top over here, it tells us the next one we're going to color is a square, and it's blue. So let me find my blue marker and I will color these squares blue. Okay, caterpillar has one over here on this side. Here's his square. It's got 4 sides and they're all the same size. Here's a square in the middle of the caterpillar. Here's another square right here. And here's a square near the end of the caterpillar. Oh, and one down here by the heart too. Okay, so the caterpillar has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, and they are all blue. And then the next one, the last shape that's on our shape graph is this one. It's got 3 sides and it's pointy. Do you know what the shape is? The triangle. And it's green. Okay? So let's find a green marker or crayon and color our triangles green. Just like that. There's one right here. Okay, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. All right, so now I'm going to fill in the graph. Let me slide this one in the plastic here. And you can see right here, this is the row for the stars. It goes across. So we're going to count how many stars we had again, and we're going to mark off that many boxes next to the star, next to it. Okay, so there were 1, 2, 3 stars, just 3 of them. So up here we're going to mark off 3 boxes. You can mark it with a check mark if you want. Make 1, 2, 3. Or if you want, you could make circles there or color it in. Just color in the box to show how far across it goes. So there's 3 boxes for 3 stars. Be careful not to go too far because that will mean that we have more stars than we really have. Okay, so then next we're going to find the hearts. The hearts are in the row underneath the stars. And see, are there more stars or are there more hearts on our caterpillar? Okay, so I'm going to use yellow because it told us that the hearts were yellow. So when I mark off these hearts on my graph, I'll use my yellow marker. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to mark off 4 boxes starting right here at the beginning, right next to the heart. 1, 2, 3. See how it matches the star right now because there were 3 stars? So we need 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes for 4 hearts. Just like on the caterpillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then next on our graph is the square. The square is right underneath the heart and its row goes across right here. So we're going to count the squares on our caterpillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, did you notice the numbers are getting bigger? So there were 3 stars and 4 hearts and there's 5 squares. So we have to mark off 5. If you want, you can also write the number. You can make a 5 on your paper. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see how it's matching the heart because we have 4 boxes colored in, but we need 5, right? Remember we have 5? So 1 more box. It's almost to the end, but it's not all the way there. You have to stop because there's not 6 or 7. Just 5 of them. Okay? And the last one is the triangle row. Triangles on our graph. Down here at the bottom, they go across right there. I'll use some green to find my triangles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I thought it was going to be a big number, but it's still a match to the hearts. There's 4 just like there were 4 hearts, 4 triangles right here. So make my number 4 and then fill in 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I can't trick you guys. It doesn't go all the way across, but it matches right there. They have equal amounts between the hearts and the triangles, but the squares have the most, and the stars have the least or the smallest number, the smallest amount. So let me write a 4 right here by the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4. My 4 goes down across and cut it in half. That's how the song says it. And then by the stars, I'm going to write the number 3. So you curve around and around again. That's the number 3. Thanks for doing this caterpillar with me and graphing. And when you're finished, you can also color your caterpillar in all the circles if you want to. You can color some sky around him. It's your picture, so you can work on it any way you want as long as you can find all of your shapes first and practice counting. Thanks for doing this with me. See you next time.